Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1985 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is Mark Leiter, whose record is 1-1 with a 7.07 ERA, and pitching for the Yankees is Stefan Wever, whose record is 3-8 with a 4.84 ERA. Okay, I took a day off yesterday. I guess you could call it a mental health day. I mean, that's not a real thing, I guess. But I did take the day off yesterday. And we're coming back today to start a new month, the month of June. And we are in the midst of a series versus the Yankees. It's game 2 today with Mark Leiter facing Stefan Wever. Because we've never really talked about Mark Leiter, I did a deep dive on him, so we're going to get more in depth about Mark Leiter once we get the game going. If you did not catch the end of the month of May summary, I did a separate video in which we took a look at the standings, the league leaders. We did the player pyramid, and then we did the amateur draft preview. The draft is coming up on June 9th, right here. And so we looked at the players available. There might not be anybody great by the time we make our pick at the 22nd pick of the draft, 22 out of 23 teams. So that might be a little bit tough if a couple of the good players get overlooked. Maybe we have a chance to get somebody good late, but otherwise it might be slim pickings. My guess, based on what I saw for the draft order and the ratings rankings, I think Kenny Lofton might be our first round pick. If he's there and there's no one better, that's who I'm going for. So let's go ahead and kick off the month of June. It is the second third of the season starting today. As always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and or subscribe to the channel. I also want to mention that we've had a couple new subscribers in the last couple of days. We're up to 492 now, which is amazing. But I didn't get notifications of who the new subscribers are. I always like to give a shout out to the new subs, but you must not have yours made available for viewing. And so if that's you, feel free to comment, and welcome to the channel. We've got Mark Leiter, as I mentioned, on the mound today. Not looking so good so far. His job is in jeopardy, so we need a good start from him today. All the bullpen is available. It just doesn't make you feel any better. And then we've got Stefan Wever, a perennial top pitcher in this sim since we started in 1980, but he's in a big slump this year. Our lineup versus Wever, who's a right-hander, is shown here. Oh, you know what I want to do? I forgot. I want to get Marty Party in there. I might mess up some things because Kennedy's hitting so well right now. But we're going to get Marty Party in there, and we'll bat him 9th. So there's our lineup today. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Tigers. Batting leadoff, playing shortstop, is Barry Larkin. Batting second, at second base, is Sweet Whitaker. Batting third in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting cleanup and DHing is Jeff Stone. Batting fifth at third base is Mike Pagliarulo. Batting sixth in center field is Willie Wilson. Batting seventh at first base is George Brett. Batting eighth in right field is Jim EISENREICH. And batting ninth is the catcher, Marty Castillo. It's always weird when I have Willie Wilson batting ahead of George Brett, but actually much better hitter. Okay, we'll take a look here at Stefan Wever. You'll see that he was an original first season pitcher for the Yankees in our sim. So all of this is sim stats. He's making his 14th start of the year. He's 3-8 with a 4.84 ERA. More walks and strikeouts. That's the first sign of a pitcher in decline in this game. He's got 47 strikeouts and 89 and a third innings pitched. Opponents are batting .242 against him. Fastball topping out at 92 miles an hour. He has a personal catcher. It's Ron Hassey. Ground ball percentage is 47.4%. He's got 2 pitches and they're both good. Changeup at an 88, fastball at an 87. Overall, still rated at 90. The 27-year-old righty got signed to that second contract, and he's a free agent now at the end of the 87 season. Look at his log. Coming off a loss to the Indians, he went 5 2/3, giving up 6 runs. Only 3 were earned. 8 hits, a couple of walks. Not so hot. He did have 2 wins in a row before that. So technically, he's won 2 out of 3. Okay, we'll take a look at the Yankees defense. Anybody different today? Nope, it is all the same. Oh, and for those of you that were wondering about Lou Whitaker's home run, so it would have had to have cleared left center field. Everyone, I have not actually seen it for a second time, but everyone has said that it did bounce and yet was still somehow called a home run. I did look at the play-by-play, and if you play this game, you know that if it's an inside the park home run, it will designate that in the play-by-play, and it'll also be over here in the play-by-play on the screen. And it did not say that, so it was definitely an outside the park home run. I don't know how, because it bounced. John M. thinks that it might have bounced off Steve Kemp's head and gone over the wall, which is, it's possible. But anyway, just wanted to clear that up. As I've been told, it did bounce, and it was definitely not an inside the park home run. I can verify that. You look at the defense here. We got TARTABULL and right. He's not good. First base is Dennis Worth. He's also terrible. And now Bobby Meacham taking over for Ozzie Smith. A huge 20-point drop in rating, right? Because Ozzie Smith was a 99 and Bobby Meacham's a 79. Behind home plate today is Ron Hassey. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to our winning ways. Get the month started off right. Barry Larkin with a base hit to center field. We'll take that single. We got Sweet Lou up. You could say he might be our best hitter right now, which is why he's in the number 2 spot. We're not going to hit and run. 2-0 count. Whitaker rubs it. Get you. It does all the way to the wall inside the park home run. Hey, we'll take a double. Whitaker, only the 5th double this year. His slugging percentage is up to .394, and actually doing better than last year, and that's kind of hard to believe. But he's almost matched last year's batting average total for the season. So we've got runners, second and third with Gibby up. We know Gibby doesn't do anything until it doesn't matter. Full count. And he does take ball 4 to load the bases for Jeff Stone. Stoney's still batting over 300. Got 7 home runs. Batting .299 against righties. Oh, no. Oh. Wever walks in a run. Not looking good for Wever. Bases are still juiced. Give Stoney an RBI. Here's Mike Pagliarulo. This would have been Kennedy. Pagliarulo batting .314. I never thought Pags would be getting everyday at bats. And he strikes out swinging. Yeah, they're going to give us that 1 run, and that'll be it. You can't really hit and run here with the bases loaded. It's not a thing. So this could be a double play, even with these 2 speedsters at first and second. 1-0 count. Oh, fly ball to right. They're going to give us the sac fly. It's pretty deep. Whitaker will score. Gibson will tag and go to third. And that'll be it for scoring because we know George Brett is toast. Okay, we go to the bottom of the first. Tigers are up 2-0. That's a good start. Let's take a look at the Yankees, and then we'll do our deep dive on Mark Leiter. More interesting than you might think. Batting leadoff in center field is Otis NIXON. Batting second at second base is Willie Randolph. Batting third at third base is Fritz CONNALLY. Batting cleanup in right field is Danny TARTABULL. Batting fifth and DHing is Nelson Simmons. Batting sixth in left field is Steve Kemp. Batting seventh at first base is Dennis Worth. Batting eighth and catching is Ron Hassey. And batting ninth at shortstop is Bob Meacham. Okay, Mark Leiter. Let's talk about Mark Leiter, 4th round draft pick out of Connors State College in Arkansas. He was drafted by Baltimore, and he missed 3 seasons in the minor leagues, 86 through 88, due to injury. And after the 88 season, they just cut him loose. So he was signed by the Yankees, and in 1990, he made it to the majors. That was his rookie year, not very successful. Ultimately, the Yankees traded him to Detroit for Torey Lovullo, the current manager of the Arizona Diamondbacks. In his career, Mark Leiter's, he led the American League 3 times in hit by pitches. He led the National League in home runs with 37 given up. And in 1997, he led the National League in losses and earned runs. So, he had a career ERA well over 4, but a pitcher who was valuable enough to keep along until he was age 38. Of course, he is the brother of Al Leiter, and he is the father of Mark Leiter Jr., who is currently on the Cubs roster in the major leagues. So there you go, Mark Leiter, if you need him. He pitched for the Tigers, for 5 seasons, making some starts, coming out of the bullpen, wholly unsuccessful, which is probably why we let him go. All right. Oh, we got to look a little closer here. This is what he's doing so far. He's making his 4th start. He's 1-1 with a 7.07 ERA, 7 walks, 6 strikeouts in 14 innings. Opponents are batting .212 against him. Fastball topping out at 88 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage at 60%. Somehow he's got 6 pitches. The sinking fastball is his best pitch, rated an 84. Overall rated a 78. The 22-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible at the end of the 88 season. So what does that mean? That means in 1990, that would be another 4 years. So he was 26 years old when he made it to the majors with the Yankees. So he's way ahead. We brought him up way too early. And yet, when you see a rating this low, I tend to think, well, this guy's never going to do anything. His peak is 79. How is he going to stay in the majors until he's 38 years old? So I think that's one of the things this game gets wrong, consistently with pitchers or with anybody. Like they just... Now, on the other hand, he was just a mediocre pitcher for a long time. So maybe a 78 rating is where he belongs in the midst of his career. And then it's up to you as a game player to decide whether or not he can help you as a 5th starter or out of the bullpen. But this game has already designated him as a schlub. And that's what blows. If you didn't know what blows, that's what blows. Now, he made a start versus the Brewers, went 4 innings, gave up 6 runs. He was bad. A couple of dongs. And there's really not much else to say about that. Here's our defense. You know the drill. The good news is that we've got Castillo behind the home plate today, as Kennedy's been taken advantage of a lot lately behind the plate. And here we go with Otis Nixon leading it off. Speedster with a 3-2 count and a base hit. That's bad news. Otis Nixon's going to beat it out. Well, he's going to get to second base no matter what. So I don't really feel too bad that he gave up a double. 8th of the season, and runner in scoring position for Willie Randolph. Big Willie style, popping it up on the infield, maybe right around the grass, caught by Larkin. It's out number 1. Here is Fritz Connally. I don't really know if there's any other major league players named Fritz or Fritzie. Should not make fun of him. He just went deep. It's game's tied. 2-all for Danny Tartabull. Tartabull just signed that big contract extension. Routine ground ball. Larkin for out number 2. And Nelson Simmons, I believe he had a home run in game 1. Pulls it down the right field line, maybe a double. Well, he'll be held to a single. And that'll bring up Steve Kemp. He's got a big old knot on his head. That ball bounced off his skull and went into right field. This is not going to be much of a game for Mark Leiter. He's given up 4 hits and a couple of runs. He's at 21 pitches, and this might be the last batter for him this season. And he strikes out Dennis Worth. We go to the top of the 2nd inning. The game is tied, and Jim Eisenreich will lead it off. 3-1 count, and Eisenreich hits a ground ball to 3rd. What I don't understand is how can Stefan Wever be a 90 and Mark Leiter be a 78? And really they're the same, the same outcome. I don't get it. Where is the separation? As Marty Castillo grounds out to 3rd, and Barry Larkin makes it a 1-2-3 inning. All ground balls to 3rd because the game doesn't know how to frickin' randomize anything. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Mark Leiter will face HASSEY, MEACHAM, and back to NIXON. 2-2 count to HASSEY, and a liner to right. It will be caught. For out number 1, Eisenreich making the play. 1 down. There's a ground ball to 1st, Brett. For out number 2, and we're back to Otis Nixon. Kicked it all off for them with a double. And then naturally, Mark Leiter will walk him because you can't have a strikeout without a walk. So this will get Nixon into scoring position. And this, oh, he's going to be caught! That's right, we got Marty Party behind the plate. You don't test Marty Party. You go to the top of the 3rd. Sweet Lou with a double, his first time up. Striking out, 2nd K for Wever because you got to have an equal number of strikeouts and walks. Oh, give him another walk. Give me walks for the 2nd time. We just let Jeff Stone swing away. 1-2. And a ground ball, base hit, pulled through the right side of the infield. Gibby will go to 3rd. Good hustle. Hat flying off. Balding head. Stringy hair flopping in the wind. Okay, we're gonna risk a hit and run. Do you remember in the old days when you had runners on 1st and 3rd? I know there's a couple of you out there that know this. Dave K definitely does. If you would hit and run with runners on 1st and 3rd, and it was a missed hit and run, that you would always score a run. Like Gibby would just take the plate and the run would score. I kind of missed those days. The rest of the game was good. That was a major screw up. There's a high fly ball to right. That'll get Gibby in. Tigers will retake the lead. Stone, of course, would not tag and go to 2nd, even though it happens to us every time. Runner on 1st, 2 down, and Willie flies out to 2nd. Okay. Bottom of the 3rd, Tigers are up a run. Here's Willie Randolph. Big Willie style on both teams. Face it. 5th hit given up by Leiter. His pitches are numbered at this point. Randolph successfully steals. Otis Nixon, not so much, not the fastest guy in the league. But Willie Randolph picked the spot. 6 stolen base. So this is the tying run right here. Oh, come on. Now this is just dumb. Why is this so damn dumb? Number 7. We'll pull the infield in, but now it definitely doesn't matter. I mean, he would have scored anyway, so why wouldn't they just give him the base hit? Why did they have to do that? Yeah, and that's it for Mark Leiter. Well, that's going to be it for Mark Leiter. He will not be pitching for us again. It'll probably be Schatzeder, who's going to come in, and that way he'll be on the same 5-day rotation Mark Leiter will go back to the minors. We'll move Schatzeder into that role, and we'll call it Carl Willis, right-hander. That's what's going to happen. And a ground ball from Simmons to short. Oh my God, a double play. We got lefty on lefty violence. And of course, you have to walk him. There's no way you would not walk a left-handed batter with a left-handed pitcher on the mound with 2 outs. And then Dennis Worth will crush it. Nope. A tapper back to the mound. Error? Oh, okay. Well, 1-3. And actually, Mark Leiter not on the hook for anything, except for his own bus fare. George Brett, extra base hit. Holy shnikey. Hell just froze over. 7th double of the year after having 34 last year. That is a sad, sad stat line for a future Hall of Famer. But we do have the leadoff hitter in scoring position. Let's see if Jim EISENREICH can pull it to the right. We know he can pull it, but can he pull it to the right? 1-0 count. No, what a clod. Oh, Brett, good hustle. And it's Marty Castillo. Now, I don't want to go on contact. I'm going to ask for a sac fly. We've already got 2 today that I didn't ask for. So now I'm going to ask for one. I'm going to ask politely. Please, Marty, do one damn thing right. At the plate, anyway. 2-1. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Base hit to the right. And it scores. We'll take it. Breathing a little easier. Now we're going to hit run for sure. Stay out of the double play with Larkin and Castillo. And ground ball to short. That will get Castillo over. And Lou, 1 for 2 today. And a base hit. Come on, you catcher. Oh, he does score. Whoa. That's amazing. I mean, this is because Stefan Wever sucks this year. That's the only reason we're getting some of these 50-50 shots going our way. All right, what's Gibby got? Oh, Gibby's got a big fat K. All right, well, every time we score, they score. And as you know, if they get 2 and it's 2012, then we'll be in the apocalypse on the Mayan calendar. So, you know how that went down. Here's Ron HASSEY leading off versus HASSEY. A looper into center field. Wilson's got a beat on it. He does catch it. See, that was a 50-50 proposition there, and it did go our way. Here's Bobby Meacham. He's crushing lefties, batting .500. And you got to walk him. Can't get the strikeouts, though. He's due for a strikeout. We're going to pull third base in. I do not think Otis Wilson will drop it like it's hot, but he might. Fly ball to right. I apologize, I need a drink. Give me 1 second. All right. 2 down. Randolph. He's a tough out. There's a ground ball to second. And well, not a 1-2 swing, but we strand the runner. We go to the top of the 5th. Tigers are up by 2. Stefan Wever coming back out. 75 pitches. Stone strikes out. Mikey pegs. Ground ball to short. And Willie. Why does it really have 3 flyouts today? He's a speedster. He's got no power. Just hit a ground ball. Try to beat it out. I should just bunt every time he comes up. All right. Schatzi did his job. We don't really want him to go 3, especially since the heart of the order is up, and they're basically righties with a Nelson Simmons. So This is going to be a use the bullpen game. Here's Dave Rozema, another candidate to get some starts, but he's been awful. All right, here we go. Fritzie. Rosie. Another good ground ball pitcher. If the game meant anything in the game, it does not. TARTABULL. Base hit. Going with the pitch, taking it to right field. Runner on first, one out. Here's Nelson Simmons. And a base hit. First and third, we're going to stay back for a double play. 1-1 count. And that'll get two in. That'll tie the ball game. KEMP, his 12th double of the year. No power, all doubles. All tied at 5. Ground ball to short. And KEMP advances. So this is going to be a pass ball or a wild pitch. A balk. And the Yankees take the lead. And they mercy. Give us some mercy. Yankees up 6-5. George Brett. Don't take a walk. That's the 4th walk issue because you got to have as many walks as you do strikeouts. Thanks, baseball mogul. Hit and run. Swing and a miss, and Brett steals second. That is his second stolen base of the year. Well, shit. We just let him swing away now. Yeah. I was going to say, they wouldn't let us have that stolen base on a swing and a miss unless EISENREICH was going to come through. And he gets a double. His 7th as a Tiger, 13th overall. And we're tied at 6. Marty Party, can you go to right field for crying out loud? Can't get us. Oh no, he got a base hit last time. I chastised him. This time he was the suckwad. Oh man. Yeah, they're never gonna give it to us. And Lou. Well, Lou does like to take a walk now and then. That's going to do it. Another terrible outing for Wever. They're bringing in Steve Fry. Left-handed reliever. 1-0 with a 5.24 ERA. Well, strikeouts and walks, that's always good. He's getting hit. He's got a save. He's got a bluey. Fastball rated an 86. Overall rated an 80. He's only 21 years old. And arbitration eligible next year. Well, Gibby does not hit lefties. Nope. Bottom. I got a piece of it. I thought that was going to be a guaranteed strikeout. We tie it up. I mean, this is a guaranteed loss. We know that, but at least we're competing today. I guess we bring in Jeff Montgomery for the 5 zillionth time. And yeah, he's in uncharted territory as far as innings pitched goes in the majors. He's not bad. He's better than what we have deep in the bullpen. Keeping Otis NIXON off the base path is always a good start. Oh, is that an error? Oh, okay. Caught in foul ground by the first baseman, Brett. 1 out. Willie, you son of a bitch. 11 hits. I mean, that wouldn't happen unless they were going to score a run. It doesn't happen that way anymore. It's all going to be big rally time. Fritzie popping it up into shallow left. Catchable for Larkin. And Danny TARTABULL, 0-1. Oh man, I thought that was going to be gone. Foul territory. Okay, I thought that could be an error as well. Top of the 7th, we keep the Yankees off the board. They're scoring every other inning. Jeff Stone is a lefty. We got nothing but lefties. And Stoney coming through, batting .367 versus left-handers. So, you gotta give him that much. All right, so Pags is going to come out. He will be pinch hit for. By Rusty Bucket. He'll come in, play first base. We'll move Brett to third. And we will hit and run. 0-2. Oh, shit. God darn it. That's a gratuitous stolen base. I hate both of that. I hate that he didn't swing, because it's not like he doesn't know the hit and run is on. And I hate that he was safe stealing second base, because it's just dumb. But Willie Wilson is an RBI machine. Let's see if he got the machine turned on. He does. That's dumb, too. The only reason he was safe at second? Oh. Nope. We're not going to do it. We'll hit and run with George Brett, who will pop it up. That'll get the run in. So give Brett an RBI. That's like a fourth place trophy on this team. And Jimmy EISENREICH popping it up. Well, the Tigers jump back ahead. Let's get the defense right. I remembered this time. Tilly going to first. Brett going to his normal spot where he's really great. Oh, no, actually he's terrible. 937. He's got 6 errors. He does have a positive WAR. Okay, here we go. 7th inning. Okay, so we're going to bring in a lefty. Bring in the creeper. Creeper will face Nelson Simmons, who's going to turn around back right-handed, or he's only batting .221 versus lefties. Will it make a difference? Nope. Oh, I thought that was going to be ball 4 for sure. Yeah, Steve Kemp batting .188 versus lefties. Ground ball to short. Okay. We'll take our chances because Gibson does get righties out very well. It's a chance-taking machine. Base it. That's all right. We've got the lefty HASSEY up. We will guard the lines now, though. Don't want that runner scoring on an extra base hit down the line. And that might get us out of the jam. Maybe. Yep. All right, new pitcher, it's Goose. Gossage coming in from the pen. He's been pretty solid. Opponent's only batting .167 against him. He's got 2 saves. No blueies. No fastball. That's not Goose Gossage. He's got a great fastball. It's rated an 88. The fastball is, and a slider rated an 80. Overall rated an 80. The 33-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the year. They won't trade him, though. Okay. Marty Party leading it off. He hits righties well. Pokes it out to left center field. Take a look at the in-game stats. As we're 5th time through. Here's Barry Larkin. Larkin with his 2nd hit of the ballgame. 2 for 5 today. Runner on first for Sweet Lou. Fly ball to right. It's nice. There's been no errors. I have a feeling there's going to be a very costly one coming up, though. And Gibby, who's sucking the pipe, He's busy combing his stringy spaghetti hair. Ah. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. Okay, Gibson did his job. Paul Gibson, that is. The creeper. Todd Fisher. Our setup man coming in. He's been good all year long. He's going to face number 9 hitter Bobby Meacham and walks him immediately. So that's it. I mean, that is the end of the game right there. We'll pull third base in. Yep. Yep. And now we got to guard the lines with Willie Randolph. He gets a lot of doubles. And Meacham steals second against Marty Party. That's his third. I mean, that's, again, they don't steal unless they score. So this is a guaranteed run scored, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Randolph's going to pop it up. Now, Connolly does have a home run. He does not hit righties well. And I think I would rather face Connolly than Tartable. Connolly is having a good game today, though. Let's see if Fisher can get that strikeout to match up his walks. As a team today, I think we've walked 2 or 3 times as many batters as we struck out. This would be good to have one right now. Nope, first pitch swinging. Game is tied. That's all there is to it. It was written before it ever started. 11th double for Connolly, and now it doesn't matter because their game is over. Okay, down to the final 3 outs. They're bringing a closer. Yep, they're bringing in Rags. 1, 2, 3. Tillman. Nope. Good job by Tillman, though. 6th double of the year. Well, Willie Wilson, I like him in this situation. Yep, 8 and now. And that'll leave it up to George Brett, who's been a useless piece of crap. Game over. Tigers lose 8-7. As predicted. We've lost 3 in a row. We are basically done, I think, because of this. I mean, I know we have a long way to go, but I don't know how we come back. Oh, a big trade offer. They know we're bad now. Houston. Whoa! Oh, my God. The Astros are offering us the number 1 player in all of baseball. They are offering us Damon Berryhill, a 4.1 WAR player, including some crap. Gary Gaetti, who never even had a chance in this game. And Danny Heap, a good defensive right fielder, but nothing much more than that. So, I mean, nothing else matters but that guy. All right, in return, they want my mother, basically. Kevin Bass, Jeff Stone, Craig Wilson, we don't care. Mark Leiter, which is fine, and Jeff Montgomery. So this is basically comes down to, like, okay, let's talk. I'll have a conversation with Selena Gomez. Okay, we're going to take away. We're going to take away Danny Heap. No, we want Heap. Gary Gaetti we don't want. Pankovic we don't want. And we're going to take away Like, who's the player that they got to have on this deal? Is it Stone or Montgomery? It's got to be Stone. So I'm going to take away Montgomery. Let's see if we balance it. Balance the cash usually tells you who's... Okay, we would still have to add $400,000, which we have. Because we're going to get rid of Mark Leiter anyway. Craig... No, Wilson I don't care about. Big hit Bass, I mean... fourth outfielder. Jeff Stone is going to be fine because we take Barry Hill, put him behind the home plate, and we make TK our DH. And now Barry Hill, let's look at the scouting. I think we got to do this deal. He's batting .325, 13 home runs. He's got a great arm. The range and the fielding's not so good, but, you know, you can't have everything. But you look at his fielding, he's got a 1 defensive WAR through 44 games. That's really hard to do. 44% caught stealing. He doesn't have good range, and yet his range is 8.6. So, oh my God, tell me why I don't do this deal. Let's look at Danny Uriah Heap. I beat Freddie to that one. Okay, so this guy's been nothing but a backup. He got a few more swings last year. Well, he really can't play anywhere defensively. He used to be a good defensive right fielder. What happened to him? He's 27, going to arbitration next year. Oh, well, we didn't see Barry Hill. Okay, I mean, we got him on the cheap for another season. Okay, back to Heap. I mean, there's nothing here that... I mean, we need another outfielder. If we're going to get rid of Bass, Danny Heap will just have to be our guy. He can't play every outfield position. But he's on a minor league contract, so we could send him to AAA and bring up one of the Eddies, Milner or Miller, and temporarily. God, why would I not do this? Nobody cares about Mark Leiter. Nobody cares about Craig Wilson. I really like Jeff Stone, but I do have him on the might trade. And really, when you think about it, he's only given us 130 at-bats. Like, we don't have it's a very small sample size we're going on, but he's betting 300 in 180 at-bats with 8 home runs and speed, which we don't utilize. He had 1 today. He doesn't really walk a ton yet. You know, we've been DHing him, but he can only play left field. I don't know why we don't do this. Oh, man. The money's no big deal. What if we took away Kevin Bass? How much money do they want then? Oh, so they would do the deal? Wait. Oh, okay. So we get to keep Bass? I think we got to do this deal. I mean, how do we not do this deal? Right? I'm going to do it. I like Selena Gomez down here. I like having the best hitter in all the baseball. What's his health like? Oh, his health is the bomb. 96. He's never going to get tired. He's never going to get injured. We put him behind the plate every single game. He's only 21 years old. We're doing it. That's it. I talked myself into it. I hate to see Jeff Stone go. How did we get Stoney? How did we get him? Look at his transactions. Oh, God, this guy's been traded 3 times. From Philadelphia to Minnesota. And then from Minnesota to Houston. Oh, he's going back home to Houston. Well, not home, but... and then from Houston to Detroit, we got Palacios in that deal. And that's how we got Ricky Henderson. That's right. So we got Ricky B. Ricky in that deal. And now we're trading Stone back to Houston. We're doing it. It's done. That looks good to me. All right. Okay, let's look at our roster. Well, that was very exciting despite the loss, which, of course, now we got tired players too. All right, you suckwads. Let's figure it out here. Where's he at? Oh, he's like in Double-A. All right. So he'll be our catcher. TK will go to the DH role. Tucker Ashford. Wait, what's going on here? What's wrong? Something's wrong. Somebody's in the wrong position. No? Oh, wait. What's wrong here? What am I missing? Oh, EISENREICH will be in right field. And Danny Heap will just be in AAA. And Ashford's in AAA. Okay. Yeah, so hello, cleanup hitter. TK right behind him. Mike Pags keep giving him at bats until he tells us he can't do it anymore. Yeah, well, we got to keep Kevin Bass in the deal, and we got to keep Jeff Montgomery. We got Petrie back in 10 days. Not Danny Jackson. Oh, yeah, Larkin's gone. Dave Rosema, he sucks the pipe big time. He is so bad, and all we can do is cut him. That's all that's left to do. So Shotzi will be our number. Who just started? Yeah, he'll go in the number 2 spot. So Brian Kelly is our next starter. So what we'll do is we'll move everybody like that, like this and like that and like this. Danny Jackson, no. Wait, what do we want to do with Danny Jackson? He sucks bad too. Oh yeah, all right. Okay, so Rosie will go back to his position. I don't like having 2 lefties back to back. He's 1 day till rested. So Danny Jackson will get the 3rd. And then Coney will skip Shotzi. Shotzi's got 1 day to rest anyway. And that's only temporary until Petrie comes back. And you know what I'm going to do, actually, is I will put Schatzader in the number 2 spot so that when Petrie comes back, he just goes right into number 2. Yeah, okay. All right. And then we just put Cone back where he was. All right, that's the way it was. My bad. And long relief, Carl Willis. We need a righty. Oh, no, or do we need a lefty? Yeah, because that's right, we just moved. Hmm. 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 All right. I think, you know what, we're just going to go with two left-handers because they can't get anybody out anyway. So, and Carl Willis will swap with Rosema. Rosema will be long relief. I don't even know who took the loss. Let's go and wrap this up. All right, that was exciting for me. Yeah, we lost the game, but that was a guaranteed loss anyway. Let's take a look at the standings. We've lost 3 in a row. Boston's won 9. We're 4.5 back. We'll see if that does anything for us. Our team ERA is up to 4 now. Yeah, we're going to have to make a trade for another starter if we want to win, and it might already be too late. And so, yeah, Boston's got us. The Yankees are getting right back in it now. They've won 5 in a row. Everything's kind of the same. In the West, here's your National League. Cubbies have won 6. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac baseball daily beat. Red Sox and Walker beat the Orioles. Screw you. Let's take a look at the transactions. Okay, so we have Mark Knudsen, knuckleballer. Oh no, he's not the knuckleballer, apparently. He's going to miss 50 days. Did he just get called up? All right, and then there's the trade, folks. Now, let's see. Did any of these Tigers actually make the roster? Jeff Stone is on the roster. He'll be out there in left field. We got to check and see what they did in Houston. And Mark Leiter goes to Double-A. You pitch badly, you go to Double-A. Craig Wilson's in Single-A. All right. And we gave him some money that we will not miss until we go to cut Dave Rosema, and then we'll be in trouble. All right. Let's look at Houston before we get to the box score. Let's see their lineup. There it is. Jeff Stone goes to left field. I think he knocked out Scott Lukes. Maybe? What position was he playing? Center field. So who was the left fielder? Oh, wow, they did a lot of changes here. There's we have a new catcher. Oh, yeah, Mizarok. The right fielder is Tom Weidenbauer with a 64 rating. Wait, can Lukes not play right field? Why not put Lukes in right? Yeah, boy, this team is bad. I mean, we just took the best player in baseball from them. Oh, Paul O'Neill. That's where things went sideways. Bernard Gilkey, call that dude up. He's only 18. It's not like he doesn't already have 176 professional at-bats at age 18. Great job, baseball mogul. All right, and yeah. All right. Well, Tim Tolman, he was bad out there too. Look, they got a good player. The guy's batting .331. I mean, he's going to help them, I think. What's their pitching look like now? Was there any changes? They have a couple pitchers on the IL. All right. Did we trade them? Yeah, we did, but they're not in the majors. Okay. All right, let's get the box score and wrap this stupid game up. Only 7 games above 500. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Like and/or subscribe to the channel. Player of the game is nobody. Yeah, everyone sucked. That was a sucky game. Destined to lose, and our best pitcher had to give up the run so he could get his ERA up. Were those his first 2 runs given up? No, he'd given up one earned run before then. So he had to. Like, the game wasn't going to let him go another game without giving up some significant runs. Yeah, no player of the game. Goose Gossage gets the win in relief. He's 4-2. Dave Righetti gets only his 4th save. What's up with that? Ty Fisher takes the loss. He's 4-2 as well. Okay, that'll do it. We'll come back tomorrow with a whole new looking squad. Until then, everyone, have a great day.